going on, YouTube? This is your boy RedGamer27, and once again I want to thank you for joining my channel. I want to make this response video to this fellow YouTuber. I'm not disrespecting him in no kind of way. I just want to give him my opinions on do I think the Wii U is doomed? If Smash Brothers don't do it, if it doesn't sell hardware. My react to that is, it's a long generation, man. We still got a long way to go. Yes, we know, the Wii U is heading towards its second year, basically in a couple of weeks. Actually next week will be 2 years since the Wii U has been out. And you got to remember the reason why the Wii U struggled so bad, because lack of software. It doesn't have anything to do with the graphical capabilities of the Wii U, because if the graphics played a huge role into it, then the Wii wouldn't be as successful. It had nothing to do with graphics. It has to do with the software. It had to do with the innovation of the motion controls. That's why it was a huge hit. But with the Wii U, yes, it's kind of like the Wii. It has motion controls and it also has the gamepad as a tablet. Y'all already know how Nintendo is. They like to innovate. They like to do things that Microsoft and Sony don't do. They like to be different, and that's why I love Nintendo, because they like to do different things. One of their biggest failures of all time is the Virtual Boy. It was different, but then again, that game was basically causes headaches. And I used to have one when I was a kid, and I didn't too much like it, but it doesn't take away that I still have love for Nintendo. That's the reason why I love them so much, because they want to be different. And if Smash Brothers don't do it, then yeah, you can be concerned about the Wii U's future. But in my opinion, I still say you still just gonna have to wait it out, because they still have a great software lineup in 2015. And you gotta remember, we already know about 12 games that's coming out in 2015. And plus E3 2015 hadn't even approached a bonus yet. And we still, matter of fact, I still got my fingers crossed on Metroid, and I'm thinking they are gonna bring a Metroid out, because this past couple years it's like they be hinting it. Reggie Fils-Aimé keep wearing those little Metroid clips on his shirt, whatever. It's kind of like they teasing it, but they not coming out and say it. That's why I think they're gonna showcase Metroid in E3 2015. That's my opinion. And like I say, it's a great software lineup. You got to remember, there's 3 games that's coming out in this month: Smash Brothers, Sonic Boom, and Watch Dogs. Don't care too much about Watch Dogs after that whole debacle with Ubisoft, but it's still a game that's coming to my system. And you got Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. That's another game. That's 4 games in the holiday season. So basically, if you want to compare the 4 games to the holiday season, and plus Amiibos, we can't forget about Amiibos, because that's gonna drive. Ooh, man, that's gonna be Nintendo's money makers. Is that Amiibos? When Christmas time coming around. And basically, if you want to compare all this, softwares and the toys and all that to last year's holidays, you gotta remember, there was only one game that was in Nintendo's holiday lineup, and that was Super Mario 3D World. And it came out in November. The next game they had was Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, came late February. So that's why their hardware sales dropped dramatically, because lack of software. Software sells hardware. Doesn't matter about the graphical capabilities. You gotta remember, the PS2, Xbox, and the GameCube. Remember that generation, the 6th generation, the PS2. If you want to look at the graphical standpoint, it had the worst graphics out of the Xbox and the GameCube. The Xbox has the best graphics. Well, it was kind of a toss-up between Xbox and GameCube, and the PS2 was dead last. But what made the PS2 so damn popular was the software. They had so many damn games. You think they care about the damn graphics? They had so many third-party support. Man, the PS2 lasted over 10 years. That's how popular that system was. So it's software sells hardware. And all these people talking about graphics. No, it's not about the graphics. It's about the software. Like I say, you got 4 games in the holiday lineup. Last year, there was only 1 game. Y'all gotta take that in mind. And of course, you got, like I said, you got 2015 with Splatoon coming out, Mario Maker, Mario Party 8, Double Stir, Xenoblade Chronicles X, Zelda U, Star Fox U, Project Giant Robot. Did I say Mario Maker? I'm not sure if I say Mario Maker. You got other games that's coming out, and you got some secretive games, and you got this rumored remastered game. I think it might be a GameCube remaster or an N64, but it's been a rumor. The same guy that rumored the Devil Stir is the same guy that's rumoring this remastered game, and I do believe that. So, like I say, it's a lot of games coming up for the Wii U, and I'm just so excited. And I think Smash Bros. Is going to be a bigger hit than Mario Kart 8. Matter of fact, let's don't even give up on Mario Kart 8 because you got the DLCs coming out. You got the Legend of Zelda DLCs coming out, pretty soon. And you got the Animal Crossing DLCs coming out in May. So they didn't give up on that game. And Mario Kart 8 still going to outsell Mario Kart Super Circuit. Remember when Polygon said that Mario Kart 8 was going to be the lowest selling game in the franchise? They was full of shit, and I already see it now. It's already over 3.5 million, and we didn't even reach the holidays yet. I expect after the holidays it's gonna be probably around 5 or 6 million, probably more. And I'm just, like I said, I'm excited. It's a lot of good things that's coming up. And, of course, you got the Nintendo Direct coming tomorrow. That came as a surprise to everybody. And the rumor is they might give us more information about Xenoblade X Chronicles. Is this Xenoblade X Chronicles or Xenoblade Chronicles X? I don't know. I keep forgetting. I get it mixed up. But like I say, got a Nintendo Direct tomorrow, and you never know. It could be a surprise. Remember, we got that surprise about Hyrule Warriors last year during Nintendo Direct. We didn't know anything about it, so y'all just never know. And y'all gotta remember that Miyamoto came out and said that they are working with numerous of third-party companies to do more spin-offs. And when he say numerous, that's more than one. So, either expect a sequel to Hyrule Warriors or something similar to it or whatever. I'm so excited. And you got this news about the unlocking this region lock mess. I'm really happy for Iwata to come out and say it. They are considering to get rid of that region lock shit. I'm so glad they are considering it because I want to play Fatal Frame right now. I want to play that game right now. It's a lot of upside with the Wii U. This generation just not getting started. Y'all gotta remember, lack of software last year, the first year and a half with the Wii U, it sucked. The third-party games sucked. It was skimped. I own those third-party games. I made numerous of videos about how gimped those ports were. I'm an owner of a 360, and I see the difference in the ports. The Wii U is 4 times more powerful than the 360 and the PS3, but they keep getting the same watered-down ports from a 360, and the 360 shit runs better. So that's why it did not sell, because of lazy developers porting that shit on the Wii U system. And what do you expect? People gonna read the reviews. People gonna know exactly what features are they getting before they buy that damn game. If they see that you gimp the damn port, they not gonna buy the damn game. Just look at Watch Dogs for an example. They not getting DLC. They not getting DLC or nothing. All they doing is they slapping the damn map on the damn gamepad. That's it. No DLC. And they slapping $60 on the price. The game been out for about 6 months now, and it's gonna be full price, and you can get it on sale for maybe about $30 right now on the Xbox 360 or Xbox One, whatever console of choice you have. You can get Watch Dogs very cheap right now, and they're gonna slap a $60 price tag. So they send that game out to die, and they're gonna blame us Wii U consumers. So we already know how the game works. We already know how this industry is, towards Nintendo. We already know how biased they are towards Nintendo. It's a never-ending story. and Nintendo has been doomed since 1889. I don't know how many times we'll see this doom and gloom articles about Nintendo. Just face it, man. Face it, fanboys. Nintendo is not going nowhere. Yeah, and about that comment when you made about Nintendo has already released 2 of the 3 major heavy hitters upon the system, and that's where I'm gonna have to disagree with you about, because I don't count Super Mario as a heavy hitter. It's not a heavy hitter because A, Super Mario 3D World doesn't have online, and B, Super Mario 3D World is not a traditional 3D Mario game which everybody has been waiting on. If it was a Super Mario Galaxy 3, then yes, that would be a heavy hitter because that game was fucking awesome. I love that game, and the game sold very well. I mean, very well. That's a fucking heavy hitter. 3D World is not a heavy hitter, but it's a great game. Don't get me wrong. That was a great, fantastic game. But if they would have had online, then it would have sold a lot more. So Super Mario 3D World, it's not a heavy hitter. So right now, there's only been one heavy hitter, and that's Mario Kart. And we're about to get the second heavy hitter in a couple of weeks, Smash Brothers. And it's gonna be it's gonna be a bigger hit than the Mario Kart 8. It's the truth, man. It's the truth. And we got 3 heavy hitters coming out next year, man. Starting with Xenoblade Chronicles X. You gotta remember, Xenoblade launched in Japan 2 years before it launched in North America. And North America is sold a lot better than Japan. So Xenoblade Chronicles X is going to be a smash hit. It's going to be a smash hit. If you don't believe me, just look up the numbers on how much it sold in North America in that little amount of time. Because, like I say, it was on this the original Wii was on this last leg when Xenoblade came out. And right now, Xenoblade is fucking hard to find. If you go to a GameStop, if you do come by a Xenoblade game, it's gonna be a used copy, and it's gonna be between $50 to $60, or maybe more. That's just how hard it is to find that game. If you go on Amazon, that game could probably cost up to $100. That game was fucking badass. I love that game, and I can't wait for the sequel to come out. I can't wait, and that's gonna be a huge hit. So, like I say, Smash Brothers, Xenoblade Chronicles X, The Legend of Zelda gonna be a huge hit because it's always been a hit. The Legend of Zelda always been a hit. Twilight Princess sold over I think it sold over 9 million, something like that. Yeah, it sold about 9 million if you want to include the GameCube version and the Wii version, because the Wii version sold 7 million, and the GameCube version sold, I think, almost 2 million. It was something like that. Now that was a heavy hitter. So that's 9 million copies of Twilight Princess. 9 million. That's only on one console. Well, basically 2 consoles, but it's the same company, one company. But yeah, that's a heavy hitter. Skyward Sword, it was a heavy hitter, but the reason why the sales was on the decline, it sold by 3.7 something million. So I'm gonna round up to 4 million. It was on the last leg, just like Xenoblade. It launched in 2011. That's when a lot of people put their Wii's in the boxes, in some boxes, and put up in the attic. So a lot of people didn't care too much about the Wii around that time when Skyward Sword came out, and it still sold, relatively well. And another reason what kind of hurt the sales for Skyward Sword, they made people buy the Motion Plus control. So I had to buy a Motion Plus control just to play the game. Was it worth it? Hell yeah, it was worth it. That game was fucking great. I love that game. That game was fucking awesome. I spent countless of hours on that game. I think when I was finished with the game, I think damn near 100 hours in that game, because I basically just went ahead and found, did all the side missions and everything, all the secrets and everything. Yes, it was worth the money. It was worth it. It was worth the extra $30, whatever how much I spent to get that Motion Plus controller. It was worth it. So, like I say, The Legend of Zelda, Smash Brothers, Xenoblade Chronicles X, and Star Fox. Those games hadn't launched yet on the Wii U. It hadn't. So get ready for these salty ass fanboys to come hate on the Nintendo Wii U system when they finally figured out that they actually back on top. So anyway, guys, y'all let me know how y'all feel about the Wii U. Is it still doomed? Because last time I checked, it's been doomed since 1889. But y'all let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and once again, this is your boy Rick Gamer 27, and y'all have a good day.